Hello, this is Dr. Samuel Kisiedu speaking in Hampton, Virginia. We are talking about respect in our relationships and marriages and courtships. And it's a series. And this is the third of the video series, so look for the others, okay? I'm on number 8 of signs that show you don't respect someone. Sometimes you think you are doing your best. But these things I'm mentioning, any of them to the person is disrespect. So number 8, when you deny a person what should be given to the one, you deny the person's rights. Okay? You don't pay attention to me. Anytime we plan something, you always have something else crossing your path. And mine is not most important. It's always treated as secondary and way behind. You see, if you deny me the money I need to buy something, deny me access to know how much you get, how much you earn, your finances, you deny me sexual satisfaction in the marriage, it's only on your terms all the time, you don't consider mine, so that you tune yourself to also do it for all of us to enjoy it. When you alone attend a program and you make me do all kinds of things, and then you saddle me with responsibilities, so I get bogged down at home, you are denying me, you're not respecting me. You're not respecting my growth. You're not respecting my rights, my happiness, my joy, my peace. You talk to me anyhow. And when I say one or two things, sometimes by mistake, a ton of bricks falling on me. But what about you? And that's what gives some of the problems in the marriages. When mine is only 2 and yours is 10, whilst you are talking to me, I say in my mind, what about you? What about you? What about you? So I'm not even listening. Just like many of us, we listen not to respond and to think about what you are saying, but I'm listening only to give you a reply. I don't seek to understand when you are talking. I'm only listening, waiting for me to say what I think. Sometimes it's even the same thing in a modified form. Good listening and analyze what the one is saying. Listen carefully, okay? So don't deny me. If you deny me, it's a sign of disrespect. Number 9, if you come in late to appointments or plan to meet the one but always coming in late because you're not thinking of me as important with respect that you should come on time for us to do what we have planned to do. Or you leave too early or unceremoniously. If you go to a function, you leave unceremoniously an important function. You don't respect the one who invited you. You see, if my mom or my dad comes, that's your father-in-law, mother-in-law, and you just spend a few minutes, or you are supposed to come at 4 o'clock and they keep waiting. But when your dad was coming, when your mom was coming or your uncle was coming, you got there. When your uncle or mom or dad arrived, you're already sitting down. But when my parents are coming, or my friends, or something of mine coming, you come 10 hours late. That's not respect. You don't respect my friends and my family. Or you intentionally boycott a meeting, or boycott the person altogether. You will never want to go with me to the place. Because sometimes you know your lifestyle and you know what I'm going to find out. So you always want to go to certain functions without me. Because I'll find out something you have been doing. Sometimes no explanation or genuine excuse why you are always coming late for things I planned with you to do, why you are avoiding my family members, why you didn't greet, why anytime I call a family member, you don't want to say hello on the phone, or when you are talking to your family members, you never want me to hear what you are saying. Always. I'm not saying sometimes there are some secrets, family secrets. Well, we should allow people to be themselves sometimes. But if it is a habit, then something is wrong. You see, whatever impression you have about me, why you don't want me to know things about your family all the time, we must sort it out. Okay? Number 10, when you use or misuse an item or something important to the person, you see, when you have to use it with care or carefulness, it's disrespect. You take my thing and use it. And then you leave it there, you don't clean it, you don't put it where it's supposed to be. I'm looking for it all the time. You see, it's very common with scissors, nail cutters. And all kinds of little things we need at home. You're always taking mine. I don't know where you put it. Sometimes we maybe use a common checkbook and things. You put it in your bag or in your briefcase or whatever it is, and you go out, and when I'm looking for it, oh, it's in my bag. You see? And you use something of your wife or something of your husband with respect. Okay, if you're using the person's car and you come, it's so dirty, the inside is full of some cookies or biscuits or whatever you ate, and it's all over the place, pieces or broken pieces of all kinds of things, pieces of paper and whatever it is. You don't respect my car. You don't respect things of mine. Where you place things even in the house, show you don't respect me. You see, I'll find it difficult to go upstairs in my wife's bag. Even today, she went out to buy some fish. And the bag was somewhere near the stairs. When I'm going up, I have made it a habit. I can never go past the bag without taking it where it's supposed to be upstairs for my wife. Practice, they look like little things, but practice those little things. Then your big things will mean something. Hey, look at the mortgage. Look at the holidays. We went in the Caribbean, in Africa, in Europe, in Asia, the vacation. Look at the shoe I bought, the jewelry, the gold, diamond. Look at that. And that's all your love for the entire year. Your love is birthday love, Christmas love, anniversary love, Valentine love, my brother, and sometimes to my sister. Typically the brothers, you see. And the rest, no love. Okay? It's just like people who say I love you only in bed. Is that what you're doing? May God speak to you and help you to get out of that bad habit. It doesn't bless you. If you do what is wrong, God doesn't bless you. Please be aware of that. Open your mouth here and there and say, I love you, when you have to. In the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, here and there, in the car, you look nice today, whatever it is. Your mouth is closed. Some even when they're making love in bed, they will not say a thing. Is that you? In the name of Jesus, may God help you out. Pray about it and practice opening your mouth. Women are creatures of the ear. First thing a woman saw a man doing was words. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. Words of admiration. Words of encouragement. Affirmation. If you can't open your mouth to speak nice words to a woman, that woman will never be happy in your hands. You can't use money and articles and toys and gifts to buy a woman. No, she wants your warm body. They are excited by touch, hug, touch, and things. Okay? It all breaks through the disrespect. Disrespect. Anyway, so use my things with care. Number 11, when you refuse to listen or obey important explanation, advice, or instructions, anytime I try to advise or suggest something, you shoot it down. Disrespect, as if I don't have the brains you have. Because I'm a woman, or because I'm a man who doesn't have your kind of degree. And that is why these age differences need to be careful. The woman is quite older, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Woo! She'll find it difficult to take instruction from a man and submit to the man's authority, the man's leadership, and the man's direction. Of course, submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Ephesians 5:21. You must work it out. That one has nothing to do with marriage. Ephesians 5:21 is for everybody. Even a head of state has to submit to the advice, the needs of the people. The submission is to the needs of a person. The person's God. Submit to God, then submit to the person's needs. So if the person is misbehaving, you submit to the needs like Jesus coming down to the level and help me out of my problem. You don't stand somewhere and despise the one and disrespect the one. It's not good. Okay? So the age difference is the man too is so old, becomes a sugar daddy, and doesn't respect anything from the woman. But the cultural and traditional concept of, hey, woman, and you this man, okay? So whatever your situation, submit to one another. Then the woman was asked to submit separately in Ephesians 5:22. Put yourself in a lovable position to be lifted up and loved. But there should be the mutual submission. God didn't intend a woman should submit to a man who is proud and hasn't submitted to God. So in courtship, work out with the word and prayer and everything to make the man and you, the woman, submit to God, then submit to the leadership by helping him to be a good leader and place yourself in the position for him to be lifting you up with love. It's not to ride over you, make you a doormat. That's not what it meant. The woman, make yourself to be loved also. Some women, it is hard to love them because of your temper and hey, like King Kong or Tarzan. Huh? Okay. So listen and obey and obey important explanations I'm giving you. Always every explanation you shoot it down. Or instructions I give you, you are not respecting. One more here. When you intentionally break promises you made to me or made to someone some time ago, you neglect or refuse to pay money you borrowed or return an item which was lent to you. It's not good. Have you borrowed money you are not paying? Giving excuses and trying to dodge and trying to look for one word from the person's mouth. Oh, you said don't worry. He said don't worry about rushing to pay. He said, oh, don't worry. I thought he said I shouldn't pay. Stop it. Stop it. Please. Women are creatures of the ear. If you make a promise, you better fulfill. Women too, do your part. Okay? Sometimes unspoken promise. If I've received Christ, for example, you have promised to follow him all your life. By coming to marry me is to promise no other man, no other woman in your life. And especially when you say it, when you finish having a baby, start your master's or start your degree course after mine. Then the second baby comes, third baby comes, and you have always an excuse to use her because you found she was a lawyer, she's a doctor, she's a nurse, she's an engineer, she's the CEO, her special business, whatever it is. That's why you married her, to use her to promote yourself. And some have used people, promoted themselves until they won elections, got into the parliament, Congress, Senate, and were kings, and whatever it is. The position as CEO, the company was established, the business was booming and things. And finally, we have divorcing the woman or making it hard for the woman to leave, to go and get a younger woman. When you leave this world, God won't smile at you. Stop it, please. We must all decide to do what is right. Fulfill promises. If you borrow money, agree on the terms of payment and stick to it. Tell the truth. Don't borrow and then later on you are creating anything you can create. Very creative. To see if I'll say don't pay. If you know you can't pay all, then don't come and lie to me. Make me know I can pay only 50%. Tell the truth. Things can happen, we know. Along the line, you didn't expect. There can be tragedies, calamities, all kinds of things, and things happen. If someone gives you a job to build, someone gives you a job to do a farming, to buy something, furniture. If you're a construction person, you're going to give you a car. I'm going to have a deal for you. Someone gives you money to construct something for me. Fulfill the promise. Don't go along the line. Then you start increasing price. And then you begin to tell stories. Or now you dodge. You don't pick phone calls. You are a deceiver. See, money, popularity, the sex area are so tempting. These are the things that bring down people. And along the line, money and property and material things and prosperity and positions of authority and fame can trap human beings, even the best in the world, to the point where they become liars, always excusing. You call them, I'll call you back. They never call back or refuse to pick the call. And they always have a story to tell why I didn't call you back or why I didn't do it. It's disrespect. You are disrespecting me by refusing to take my calls when you have to tell me something. Disrespecting me by playing with something important of mine, making it look like a joke. Sometimes my life savings, important property I need to advance in life. And you are toying with it. May the Lord help us to stop breaking promises by taking on appointments. You are not fulfilling the position you are given in church or voted into power for. These things God will not bless. It's disrespect. This is Dr. Samuel Kisidu. Call me in the US on 1-917-741-0888. 0643. 1-917-741-0643. In Ghana, call 020-812-6533. 020-812-6533. In Kumasi, Center of Ghana, call 0275-353-802. 0275-353-802. Ghana code is 233 if you call from outside. The email is KISSEADOO@msn.com. KISSEADOO@msn.com. Listen to my broadcast on Joy 99.7 FM. Saturday mornings, 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. Saturday mornings only, 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. in Accra, Ghana, on Joy 99.7 FM. Hope for your family broadcast. Access anywhere in the world with myjoyonline.com. myjoyonline.com, and go to live radio. There is a website, www.fruitfulministriesint.com. The ministries is RIES. www.fruitfulministriesint.com. The ministry is Fruitful Ministries International Incorporated, an evangelistic and teaching Christian ministry. A series of videos on respect, so try to get the rest. This is the third one. God bless you.